We're doing a show with Sebastian tonight.
So I'm noticing right off the bat that we have a new title on our header.
Yes.
Oh, we do?
I'm excited. Yeah, look at the header. Look at the header.
I don't see the header. Where's the header?
It would be at the top.
I don't. Maybe I don't see. I don't see it.
It's called. Our show is called Guyliners.
Yes.
Is this going to be a conflict of interest with our sponsor, though?
Oh, with Beer Daddy?
Yeah.
Mustache Daddy.
Hey, I mean, whoever pays up the money, you know.
They can call it whatever they want.
Yeah.
I guess. And then, but now, like, let's just come to terms here that we have two cosmetic products that we are pushing: Beard Daddy by Menon, and now Guyliners. I mean,
Guyliners.
We don't have a tagline for Guyliners yet, but
No,
we
we
do have a
don't.
target market. Our target market,
How about
of
this?
course, wannabe pirates, like Miami downtown clubbers,
Dashboard confessional cover bands.
100% like all emo, ranging from 12 years old up to probably like 50, 52 years old. Like that's definitely a demo. And we definitely skew heavier in the north. We skew heavier in the north. It's just a fact of life. The further south you go in these great United States, Guyliner is not as accepted. But you know who is accepted? Beard Daddy.
Beard Daddy.
Hey, that's mine.
Well, I'm
So-
happy. I'm happy with the name change. I just want to throw that out there. I love Guyliners.
That should be a good name. I like it.
It works on like 7 different levels. I love it.
It does. Play with this in the other room.
So, gentlemen, what's the guy line on routines? Which is our continued topic. We kind of touched on it a little bit. We put just a little bit of guy line
Just a
on.
touch of liner, just to give the old O-host a little pop.
And so just a little teaser last week. Now let's dive in. Let's like really go full guy line.
Mm-hmm. Heavy Guyliner. Into routine.
I love it.
I feel like I always have to finish Jordan's statements. He like breathes and like leaves it hanging, like, you know, the coyote, like when he's about to fall off the cliff, just like standing there. And
It's
then
like-
he falls.
It's like a Steve Martin bit. Like
Yes.
you never know when the punchline's coming, so you just want to finish it for him.
I just want to take 30 seconds, just 30 seconds of time to give my impression of Jordan setting up a bit. Okay?
Okay.
This is Jordan setting up a bit. Guys, today I think we should really talk about
About Woody Allen?
it's the hand motions, it's the breaths, it's the dramatic pauses. It all just is chef's kiss. It all works. It works really well. But I definitely want to finish your sentences.
Well, hey, I've always been. I'm not much of a finisher.
That's what your wife says.
I'm the setup man. You know, I always was. I got the assists. I didn't always get the ball in the net, but I certainly knew how to set up the next guy. And you know, like even when I was a kid, I'd have a water glass. Did you guys have a water glass in your bathroom? So then you like would go to the bathroom, and then you can fill up with water, and you drink and go back to bed. So
you keep it in the bathroom?
yeah, you know,
where,
right next
where the fecal matter is just floating around, sitting
well,
in the
not like
bottom
in
of
a
that cup.
toilet.
No, it floats regardless.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's in the fecal matter. It's in the fecal matter floating around, and I would take the glass and I would drink it, but I never like downed it. I would take a sip. There'd be a little bit left, and I'd dump it out. I'm just not a finisher.
Completely unexpected. Did not know that's where that story was headed. Yeah.
Can we just real quick circle back, because I think it involves routines. Let's call it a morning or a bedtime routine.
It's absolutely routine.
Jordan, I need to make sure that you are aware of this, that if you just have your toothbrush sitting out there willy-nilly with an open door exposed to that toilet toothbrush, there's a connection between toilet and toothbrush, you are brushing your teeth with fecal matter.
Where do you keep your toothbrush?
First of all, it's got a plastic lid because I got a Sonicare, and then that Sonicare is in the medicine cabinet. So I have 2 layers of protection. Actually, a third, because we have a door to our toilet. So there's 3 layers of protection between the bristles that touch my teeth and the water in my toilet.
So for the record, I was talking about when I was a child. Did
Sure.
you not have one of those like toothbrush holders? Did you have a Sonicare when you were 10?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. My families are what are called early adopters. So as soon as Sonicare came out, we had a Sonicare toothbrush.
I just keep my toothbrush in my ass and cut off the middleman.
Smart. It's called keystring, and it's smart.
It's much cleaner. Yeah, straight from
It
the
saves
anus.
space, is
I
what
at
it
least-
does.
Yeah, I at least know where it's been.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have that. I didn't have a cup of water in the bathroom either. I'm certain our toothbrushes have been exposed to poop most of my life, though. I don't think we've stopped that. But I'm also aware of the science that says if anything is in the bathroom, it's covered in shit.
But you need that bacteria. Like that's how we build our immunities.
That's
right?
how we grew up, right? We grew up with those microbes being very important.
Yes, they are.
It was God made dirt and dirt don't hurt. That was always the mantra of like we have the 5-second rule, right?
Yeah, 5-second rule. Is
But
that still a thing?
That's not. As soon as it hits the floor, it's dirty.
Well, for adults, but what about kids nowadays?
Oh, you make them eat it. You pick it up.
Yeah,
and eat
you
it.
make them eat it. You want them to build up those immunities. I actually, in my house, we sneeze directly into the faces of our children, so that they build up their immune system.
It's a good way for it to build respect to have them say "bless you" right after you sneeze in their face.
That's right. That's right. No, you look at me in my eyes when you say "bless you" after I just sneezed over your face.
Don't wipe it. Don't wipe it.
Yeah, let it seep in.
That's the 5-second rule. You
Yeah,
you
you
keep it for 5 seconds.
Open your mouth. Daddy's got a cough.
What do you guys do first thing in the morning? Like you wake up. What is your routine? Start there.
You can go first, Jordan.
I poop first.
Nice.
And then I drink some water.
Just he finishes, he flushes, he reaches back.
I eat my
gets
breakfast
himself
on the
a
toilet. I like to have some bacon and eggs while I take a dump.
I get that. That's just efficiency for me.
No, I do. I do that. And then I drink a glass of water. I try to, I was talking to you guys about this the other day. Like one of the things that always sticks with me. I mean, I'm usually thirsty in the morning, but like is from college. My freshman year in college, this guy, I don't even know why, he just kind of said, one of the healthiest things you can do in the morning, or one of the healthiest things you can do is right away in the morning, drink an entire glass of water. And I was like, oh, cool. I want to be healthy. And so I've done that ever since.
It's good. That's good for your metabolism. I believe that.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I think that's a good one. I do the same thing, except for I roll out of bed, go directly to the shower, turn on the shower, and just kind of stand there.
That's how you drink your water.
Drink the shower water?
Yeah,
The poop fecal matter filled shower water?
100%. And I covered this last week. I mean, I I shower multiple times a day. So that is literally the first thing I do. I wake up, turn my alarm off, roll out of bed, and I go into the shower.
Mm-hmm.
That's my coffee. That wakes me up. That burning sensation of 124 degrees just beating on my skin.
Now,
Beating on my skin. Yes.
Is your shower routine a strict shower routine, or do you incorporate things like, do you shave in the shower?
I
You
do.
brush your teeth in the shower?
No, but I do mouthwash in the shower. So after I brush my teeth, I'll put on mouthwash, swig it for about 2 minutes, and I'm in the shower. So I'll step in while swigging.
And then you spit it.
Right down the drain.
Ooh, mouthwash. Like if you hit something down there, though, wouldn't that be?
I am a finisher, Jordan. Unlike you, I'm a finisher. So I know where to spit, and I do it well. I can aim and target really well. I am just saying so many lines tonight
There's
that
so many
Anna
guidelines.
will never unhear these. Just open your mouth and let me cough in it.
He needs a finisher.
What do you think, Alex? Are you a spitter?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm a spitter. I'll spit in the shower all day long.
Nice.
I get up and I like to, the 3 affirmations before you put your feet on the floor. You are loved. You deserve happiness, and be the difference. These are things that I like to start my day off that really, if I don't do that, I feel the difference. But I put my feet on the floor, grab my phone, and immediately go to the toilet. I check my social medias. I check to see how many likes Marty got overnight and how many followers he's at. I turn the shower on while doing this, kind of like him, so that it can get warm before I get in it. And sometimes I'll plug the tub and put a little like Epsom salt, so like my feet will get a little softer while I soak in that morning. Like Marty's saying, there's like 2 minutes where I'm just getting wet to get wet, where I'm just like the water is just running over me to wake me up. And just I'm gargling as much as I can because my mouth just
Golly, slow down. I got to write these down. Hold on. I heard I'm getting wet just to get wet. I'm gargling as much as I can. There was another gem in there that I missed.
Yeah.
You went too fast.
I'm sorry. I went too quickly.
Oh, well, that's one right there.
Something about soften. You're soft.
Yeah, I like to soften my feet. Yeah, sure. And so then from there, after I shower, I go get some coffee, and I usually drink about 1.5 cups of coffee. So like I'll drink the coffee and put cream in it. And then after it's like a third of the way empty, I'll then put the rest of the coffee in it. Yeah, buddy. I will.
Wait, I don't know if I follow.
Okay.
So you fill up a cup of coffee,
Yes.
put cream in it,
Yes.
drink half of it,
A third.
and then a third of it,
Yeah.
fill it up with more coffee,
Yes.
no more cream.
No more cream. There's enough cream from the first time. I am creamed out.
Come on.
My face.
That's our show.
I
Has this what we've become?
I
Is that
think-
what this show is?
I blame Anna.
Is this a drinking show now?
I think so. Oh my!
So that's my
goodness.
routine. That's how I wake up almost every morning, and then someone has to remind me to eat. The next step is like I need to be reminded that food is the next part of my day, or else I'll skip it.
That is not a reminder I ever need ever. No one needs to remind me about food.
Although I've been doing intermittent fasting recently, it's weird. Like I don't know what health stuff to do anymore. Like for a while, I had someone say, "Oh, you can't skip breakfast. Like it's the most important meal. Get your metabolism going, all this stuff." And then all of a sudden, it's like people are like, "Oh, intermittent fasting that worked for me," and so now I'm like skipping breakfast.
Can't skip breakfast. Can't skip. I mean, I'm an advocate to actually eat. I just have to be reminded. It's good for you.
Like Jordan, like because it's on the topic of routines.
Yeah.
working out is definitely part of my routine. Has been for the last 3 years. My wife and I work out 6 days a week, almost sometimes 7 together. So we're one of those gym couples, right? We're holding hands while we're doing benches. We're judging all of the other people in the gym and what they're wearing and the noises that they're making and the weights that they're dropping. We are that gym couple. And when, I roll my eyes so hard that they almost leave my skull when people start talking about, their new weight loss or their new diet or blah, blah, blah. It's so simple. It is just so simple. It comes down to 3 things. One is willpower. Do you have the willpower to continue to work out / eat properly? 2 is actually getting on a consistent workout program. And that workout program can be 2 days a week. It can be 1 day a week. I don't care, as long as there's some sort of consistency in movement, consistent movement in your life. And then the third is it's literally just eating less calories than your body expends. That's all it is. That's all any freaking diet is. Eating less. So you are calorie deficient, right? You are eating less than what your body is burned. That's all you have to do.
So what if I want to eat a half of a sausage pizza?
Work out more.
Yeah. Burn more calories.
Okay. What if I want to have a 6-pack with that?
Great.
Don't eat bread. Don't eat carbs. Don't eat candy. Work out more.
Yeah.
Work out every day on that ab, and you'll see it. You just have to cut out the carb. And
yeah.
I personally am not willing to cut out bread. So I only have a 2-pack. I've got that little thing on the side.
2-pack.
I only have 2-pack. It exists. But it's like the 1 line down the middle and the 2 on the side. There's nothing on the middle because I refuse to stop eating the best part.
Show us?
We'll save that for next week. How about that? I'll have to intermittently fast for a week first.
Yeah, Beer Daddy is sponsoring our OnlyFans page.
Ooh.
We don't need any more cream, so
we're all out of cream. There's plenty of cream in there.
Well, Jordan, I laid out those 3, right? There was willpower, there's consistent movement, and then there's calorie deficient, right? Mm-hmm. Out of those 3, I have zero willpower, and have zero ability to change my eating habits. So in order to try to offset and find that balance, that's why we work out so much. And it's not the best because 90% of it is what you consume, what you put in your body. And if you're talking about routine, if I could one day ever break the routine of eating at brand name chains and restaurants, Cream Daddy, Nick Miner, everybody, that would be the biggest change for me. But I have zero willpower to be able to do that. Zero.
And I'm an advocate for not giving up the foods that you like, because once you do, there'll be a point where you miss it. You think like I'm missing out on something. So when you actually see it again, you may overindulge because you've cut it out of your life. So I actually feel like you should eat the things you want, reward yourself, but then just have the willpower to go work out. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, but you can't discount like someone like Nick, who's had an amazing transformation recently. And his comes down to, honestly, his consistent movement, his willpower, and his routine. And he says that his meals are his routine now. And I learned this in college. I will never forget my one of my business professors said that it takes 17 days of consistently doing something in a row. 17 is the number. They've studied it. And this is straight from the mouth of my professor. They've studied it.
Okay, I heard 28. I'm just going to put that out there.
17 days of consistently doing something.
I heard 14.
Yeah, it's 28.
I say $1, Bob. 17 days of consistently doing something. So if you can eat a consistent, healthy, air quotes, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and for 17 days, you're gonna create that habit, and that's gonna be your new norm, which is great. And then, can you mix in cheat meals so that you don't feel like you're missing something? Throw down on some pizza every now and again, absolutely, as long as it doesn't become, every third meal that you go after that you're jumping into that pizza pie.
I'll tack onto that part of it too is just making sure you're adding good stuff. So So like having pizza, but making sure that you also have vegetables as a part of the meal so that you're not just eating half a pizza.
Are you advocating a broccoli pizza? You son of a bitch.
No.
Asparagus.
Roasted, fire roasted asparagus pizza with extra pineapples. I just want a sound drop of Jordan's noises.
Did I do something?
Yes, you just made that noise. That was the literal noise you just made that came out of your mouth when he said the word like pineapple and ham. You went,
Well, that's because all this talk about pizza is
Got the mouth watering.
creamy even.
Oh. Oh, goodness. This segment on Creamy was brought to you by our new sponsors, Guyliner. Guyliner, put it on thick.
Put it on thick.
We that's our working tagline. I am more than open to new suggestions for tags.
I love it.
Guyliner. Make it dark, make it thin.
Make it hurt.
You giggled,
Yeah.
and I lost my train of thought. I was going somewhere with that.
And it was going to be awesome. It was going to be awesome.
Yeah. Guyliner. Size doesn't matter.
Mm. Well, that's a work in progress. Wow. So we've already knocked out a couple good routines in the old day parts. We got the morning routine. We got the workout routine. What are other big routines that we're missing in your day-to-day life?
How about routines in the bedroom?
Oh, someone's getting saucy. Up until this point, this podcast has been G-rated. So
Guyliner.
Pick up Guyliner products at your local Hot Topic in the mall. It's literally one of 3 places still open.
Who's the one by
Not
Wetzel's
just for
Pretzel?
guys.
Yep, Wetzel's Pretzels, right next door.
The top one or the second one? Second floor or first floor? There's
The-
2 of them.
No, the second floor closed. It's only the first floor.
Oh, got it.
They don't get enough foot traffic on the second floor of the mall. My God, is this 2003?
I thought it was next to Hooters.
No, that shut down long ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is Hooters out of business?
No, they don't do end caps anymore. They only do standalone locations. That's actually a factual statement.
Yeah, we
know.
caught that, and it was very quick that you responded.
I'm in the industry.
Yeah, we know that.
The industry of restaurants.
Of Hooters. Oh gosh, routines.
So what are I guess what are some interesting routines that you've had in your life? Like maybe you're not doing them now, but you've did them in the past.
Oh, well, I don't know if you considered a routine. I've told you guys this before, but I don't know if our listeners at home have ever heard this. I did not have a drop of alcohol until I turned 21. 21. Not one single drop. And that was part of my let's be a virgin routine.
Yeah.
Did you when you turned 21, did you go out for your power hour?
Yeah. So all my friends and roommates knew this. I turned 21 on the last day of finals my junior year of college, and there was a big, huge party where we did it up right. Let loose.
What do you mean by that, Marty?
You buy a 12-pack of Ice House or Natty Ice or
It was literally kind of like a taste
Zima?
test. Like, let's find Marty's drink. So the smorgasbord was taste tested from, Goldschlager to Sex on the Beach to a mudslide. There was a little bit of taste testing across the board. Two of the guys I roomed with were bartenders.
And
So-
what was the drink that made Marty go?
I mean, I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it was probably some like Malibu based orange juice and grenadine situation for that.
Now, was
stage
your
of
wife
my life.
with you at this time?
No, she was not. I had yet to meet her at that point.
Were you wearing guy liner at that time?
Of course I was. First of all, let me just set the scene for you. Junior year of college, there, right here, there's an eyebrow bar, right? So there's an eyebrow bar right there. Just a light smattering of guy liner. Middle part, like a little late to the party, still doing the like Jonathan Taylor Thomas middle part. And golly, what was the clothing? I never did the double like Abercrombie flipped up collar. I never did that. I think I was more of like a Pacific Sun gentleman. If that tells you anything. So does that paint a picture for you?
Paints a great picture.
Good.
I used to wear khaki pants, and structure tops. That was my outfit of choice.
Yes.
I would not wear jeans.
Wow.
I don't know. In high school, that was like the outfit. I dressed like a prep. I was very preppy.
Were
but
you preppy or you just dressed like a prep?
I just dressed like a prep. I was goth. Like I was part of the grunge.
So you had guy liner on.
I didn't
with the
have,
structure.
but I was with the people who like had the piercings, and we like went to the skate park and wore the Jinkos. You know, like I was with that crowd, but I wore khaki pants and structure shirts.
You're always out of place, Alex.
I
You're
know.
so-
I refuse to just fit a mold.
So within the group of outcasts,
I'm the
Alex
outcast.
refused to fit in. He's like, "You sons of bitches! Nope. No Jinko jeans for me. I'm putting on some khakis."
Yep. I'll show you. I can be hard.
Always
Yeah,
against the grain.
I always imagined like college Alex to be. I mean, Nick just said it, like to be ska. Like you were. No.
I wasn't. Nope.
That's
Here
what I
I
meant.
am.
I think it was the fedora that you were first wearing quite often when I first met you that put you in a ska realm for me. Like a fedora and a suit
Mhm.
is what I
Yeah.
first met Alex wearing. He's in a suit and a fedora, and I'm like, what is this? Like ska Blues Brothers? What's happening here?
That's fair. Yeah. It's Blink 182 meets Belushi and a little bit of Chevy Chase in there.
Yeah. The
Alex,
outcast of outcasts.
Did you do a power hour for your 21st?
So it wasn't for the 21st, but I actually have a shirt called the Century Club where we did 100 shots, one every single minute. And all but one of us, is that not
Died?
what we're...
All but one of you died?
Only one of us
You're-
threw up.
You're the only surviving member?
I killed them that night.
Hey, I want to put out a disclaimer for any children listening at home, or any grown adult, or just any human being with a body. That's a really bad idea. You should never even talk about doing a shot every minute, let
For
alone
100 minutes.
Jesus, let alone 10 shots. Like that's just a really, really bad idea.
Yeah, so we did that in college as like let's see how invincible we are and how much we hate our bodies. And only one of us ended up throwing up and not making it to the end. But yeah, we only did that once. That was for sure.
Yeah, you could have achieved the same objective with just a gallon jug of milk, and it would have been a lot cheaper.
Yeah, when we were kids, we didn't know any better. We thought we could.
We
do
didn't know
whatever
any
we
better.
wanted. We didn't-
The group of emo kids I was hanging around with, they didn't know any better. Me and my structure shirts and khaki pants and puka necklaces and leather wrapped bracelets. Like, we didn't know any
We
better.
didn't know. We didn't have TikTok to tell us what to wear.
Jordan, you asked that original question, odd routines that you used to do in your life that you no longer do today. Did you have something that was popping into your head? Is that why you asked the question? Or are you going to sit there and breathe and think about it for 30 seconds before you answer?
Are you going to stop talking and take a breath? Finisher. I did think of something that I used to do that I think is interesting. I do remember like I like what you do, Alex, the little affirmation say a few things before you even get your feet on the ground, right? I think that's needed for all of us, man. I did a couple things when I was young, you know, in my early 20s, wanting to start my own business and you know, be successful in the business. And I did a couple things. The stupidest one is I back when you could steal music and stuff, you know, with Rapster or Napster, Kazaa, LimeWire, yeah. So I went to town, baby, man. I like that introduced me to so many things. That's a story for another day.
Jordan's talking about downloading porn, just in case anybody missed it.
But I never felt like I had confidence in my life up until I always admired other people that just seemed so confident, and I never felt like I was. I downloaded this thing where it was like, you know, hypnotize yourself to rewire your brain to have confidence. And so I used to listen to that. And, you know, it was just like sounds of like ocean and stuff like this. And I listened to that. I think I did it for maybe a month. I'd listen to it at night as I fell asleep. And I don't know. Maybe it worked. I think I did feel a little more confident, but I think I also like grew up and started realizing that, like, you know, yeah, I don't know what I mean. Like, it's almost like, what is confidence really? Some people, like, there's a difference between confidence and arrogance. I think I mistook arrogance for confidence sometimes. So that was one thing I did. Did you guys do anything like that?
It's an interesting topic, but the difference between arrogance and confidence.
For sure.
Because I believe one is run through ego. You know, like arrogance is run through believing that you're better than somebody else. And confidence is believing that you're better than yourself. You know, if that makes any sense. Like, the confidence is knowing who you are instead of the alternative of comparison.
Yeah, I think confidence is, like you said, it's just knowing. Arrogance is pretending.
There it is. That's the truth. Arrogance is an act.
It's fake it till you make it.
Mm-hmm.
You're arrogant because you're hiding something or you're deflecting versus yourself. Yeah, and Pittman says it. Confidence is wearing pink headphones. I mean, that is.
It's true.
If he didn't just nail it, I don't know what does.
So part of confidence just starting to realize that, like, you don't care what anyone thinks.
It's not you don't care. It's just that you're comfortable in your decisions, in your own skin, and what other people are going to think about you. You're comfortable enough and confident enough to just be who you are. It's not that you don't care about what other people think or, you know, what they're going to say. It's just that you're confident and you're ready for their response.
Yeah, I heard a quote recently, and I'm trying to remember what the first part is, but it was between confidence and ego, and it was like
Sorry, I just love the thought process. I can't remember what the first part was.
Well,
but the end was winner.
I'm gonna maybe look it up because I think the beginning was like, confidence is believing you're right.
Hmm.
Ego is saying you can do no wrong.
Confidence is believing you're right.
So that's the part.
Arrogance is you can do no wrong. You can do no wrong. I still think the arrogant person is just scared at the end of the day. So there's a different reason of why they're being arrogant. They're worried about something about themselves, or worried something is going to happen if they don't act this way.
Yeah, arrogance is a deflection. It's some sort of defense mechanism.
It's the Napoleon complex. It's
false.
It's the bully. They're the arrogant one.
Yeah, it stems from insecurities, and you're trying to hide those from everyone by putting on that.
Confidence is me wearing a medium-sized shirt and not caring that my nipples are hard.
Or that he has no sleeves.
I'm so confident, I don't even take that personally.
Why should you, or why would you?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Beat back that chair up so that we can see some bare skin.
Oh, no, I've got sleeves on right now. I know.
What an absolute letdown.
I agree. I haven't cut these off yet. Almost all my other shirts, as I wear them, I'm like, you know what? This is the last day you're having sleeves.
I'd be remiss because we kind of touched on it a little bit last week, but I feel like even though our show name has changed, Alex, I don't see, unless it's a very light application, any guy liner on this evening.
I don't have any on right now. You're right. That's a flub on my part.
That's a miss.
Yeah. Maybe.
So are you not confident enough to wear guy liner to your children's baseball practice? Is that what you're saying to us?
It was not in my routine to wear the eyeliner today, so I would have had to create time or make time in order to put it on.
Wasn't habit yet.
It wasn't. Yes, it wasn't. I didn't do it for 28 days.
17.
Jordan, 14.
Line.
Guy line.
Like them thick.
But I will add that to my habit and make it so that next Wednesday I will have some eyeliner on.
So is this routine now? Should we expect moving forward that when we see Alex's face, there will be some level of application both on and under his eyes?
I like the way it looks. If I can make time to do it every day and do it correctly, I'll absolutely put it on. I'm not at the stage in my life where I think that means anything more than it makes my eyes pop. And I like the way it looks. And if people don't accept that, that's them.
Screw them.
That's confidence, ladies and gentlemen. That is confidence. There you go. I like it.
Would you be confident enough to show us how to apply the guy liner next week?
Like a tutorial.
That sounds good. I could do that for the first part of it. Yeah, we could.
That sounds fun. We should do that.
And I'll go over the techniques that I've learned.
Yeah. You guys could even, we could turn it into a double, paid for segment with Guy Liner and Beard Daddy. So we'll do the application the first 5 minutes. And then, Jordan, you could take us through your beard application and beard care routine as well. It sounds like.
I think we should also incorporate some talk about steak and fantasy football.
Ooh.
Let's put on Guy Liner.
Okay. So you want to balance it, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
3 guys putting on applying their Guy Liner makeup and talking about fantasy football.
Guy Liner, beards, and balls. Let's do it.
Is that the new name?
No, it's next week's topic.
Okay.
Next week's topic is Guy Liner, beards, and balls.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah, somebody write that down.
Yeah, right. Because I'll forget. Already forgotten.
Alex has no idea what the topic is tonight.
Nope, I've already forget. It hasn't been 17 days.
Yeah. Anna, next week we're all 3 doing Guy Liner application. Alex is going to do the tutorial, and we'll do varied levels of application. I like them thick, which is Guy Liner's tagline. We like them thick.
We like them thick. I like
yeah.
that.
I think Jordan should do a light applique, and maybe Alex does a cat eye. Maybe he does a little wing out to the side.
I like to do that.
Yeah.
Like,
Jordan, do I need to send you some eyeliner?
probably.
Okay.
I mean, can it be sparkly?
Sure, absolutely. I mean, be you. Be who you want to be. I'm probably just going to dress as Tape Face the entire time. So you guys are going to have to carry the conversation because I will have black tape over my mouth.
But to clarify, you're not Tape Face, right?
To clarify, I
I like it thick.
y'all caught that right.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
All right. Well, that completes our show. That was a good show, guys. Say goodnight. We'll see you next week.
Good night. We'll see you next week.
Good night.